Hey, what's going on guys? My name is TheBrokenMachine. Today's episode 3 of Battle Ready. In today's episode I'll be discussing controller sensitivity settings, the pros and cons of low versus high, and how to adjust to a new setting as quickly and easily as possible. The great thing about high settings is the faster reaction times. This clip here I was able to turn 180 degrees around and drop this enemy. Low sensitivity setting, this certainly wouldn't have been possible. While the faster reactions are great, the trouble with high settings is very easy to go off target and not be pixel perfect. To be accurate with high settings takes time, experience and skill, and with enough experience it's possible to be accurate at high settings. If you watch my videos, can you tell that I play on 100%? Well, I do. I've been playing on this for, since PS3. I used to play on 80% on Battlefield 3. But I play on 100% because I prefer it, and I think I'm skilled enough now to use it. I could probably drop it to about 80% and be a little more accurate, but I'm pretty comfortable with 100% at this point. Now, if you want to be at your most accurate, a low setting is the way to go. The reason is low settings have a kind of weight to them. The sticks will only move so much, whereas on high settings, the sticks feel very loose and very light. Because of this weight, it's very easy to not over or under aim on your targets, and it is much easier to stay on target, particularly at longer ranges. Battlefield 4, for the most part, is close to mid-range gunfights, and at longer range you need to tap fire and be slow with your aim anyway. So a high setting is still viable, just it takes more experience to get it perfect. For the new players among you out there, I'd highly recommend starting low. 20% is a good number to start with. If you're thinking of changing your settings, maybe you can't react as fast enough, or you want to go lower, ask yourself first, is it the sensitivity or is it you? Is it your skill with the sticks or the sensitivity? You know, be honest with yourself. Often players will change their sensitivity on the fly, trying to get better accuracy and get frustrated in the process, and they don't realize it is often their skills that need refining and not the sensitivity. If you're going higher, I'd recommend adding 10 or 20% as you really want to feel the difference. A couple of percent increase and it may feel too similar. If you're good with the sticks though, but slightly out due to the sensitivity settings, then move it only a few percent, but only if your skill is good. You know, I must stress that only if your skill is good. If you've got good hand-eye coordination, then move it a few percent, but if you haven't, go up in 10 or 20 and that'll do just fine. To sum up then, low is easier to stay on target with, high settings are for faster reactions and better suited to experienced players, but more importantly, don't rely on your settings to win gunfights. It's you, your hand-eye coordination that matters. Be honest with yourself before changing settings, accept your skills as they are, and you'll often find it a much easier process to develop them. You'll find players in the competitive scene tend to use low settings because they are already trying to set themselves up to win more gunfights and more often. The skills needed to do that I'll be discussing and expanding on further in this series. Be sure to subscribe to see more, and I thank you for your continued support and watching this video. Have a good day guys, and I'll see you in the battlefield.